shadowings we know already with basic text. So if I'm making a little bit of a post about Black Creek cupcakes, I want to add an effect to this text that adds a shadow, and then from there I can zoom in on the text and I can see the shadow effect, and I can change how far it is away from the letter. The letters, I can blur it a little bit if I don't want it to be so stand out, and I can take its transparency down. I can work with all of these different settings for the shadowing. However, what if I want to add shadowing to an element? So if I search for cupcake, there are a bunch of cupcakes that are given here. This one I checked out earlier already has like a little bit of a shadow effect for it, so I'm just going to take that one away. And there's a lot of different cupcakes here that I love, but there's something about this one that I love the most. And the reason why I love it is because I want to be able to make this solid black, and this allows me to change the colors up here to everything. So I'm going to right now duplicate this page and take everything off of it. I guess I shouldn't have duplicated it. And I'm going to add the same cupcake to the second page, and I'm going to change the colors of it to all black. So you can see the colors. I'm going to change all of the 4 colors so that I have a solid black cupcake. And then I'm going to download this second page. So I only need the second page, and I'm going to do a JPEG. I don't need the first page, just the second. It's downloading. And while it's downloading, I'm going to go to remove.bg, which is a link I will put in the description of this video. And I'm going to take the image and drag it to where it says upload image. And it removes the background and leaves the black cupcake drawing, which I'm going to re-download. So now I have another file of that same cupcake. So I'm going to go back to Canva, and I'm going to upload the downloaded file. So it says it's the down. I know it's a download because it says it adds remove BG, so the website's added to it, and it uploads. I'm going to add that in, and I want it to be the same size as the other cupcake. So because I put it on the other document, I can just stretch it out to the full page, and I know it's pretty much the same size. And honestly, I want it to be a little bit bigger, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So what am I doing here? I'm covering up my other cupcake. What am I doing? So I'm going to go to Edit, Image, and I'm going to hit this Adjust button. And in here, you're going to notice that there is this blur. And I can mess with some of the contrasts. This might be something you want to mess with, and maybe not. You can kind of tinker with it and see if you can get it to where you want it to be. I kind of want to see the shape of the cupcake, but I also don't need it to be very vibrant. So I'm looking for a transparency. I'm hoping that there's like a little bit of a transparency here. And transparency is up here. Take that down just a little bit. And then I'm going to reposition this cupcake. Maybe offset it. And I also want it to go backward. I want it to be behind the cupcake. So that's a little bit too big for my liking. So I might want to bring it forward. But that's the idea of adding a shadow to your element. So now I have this element, but I created a shadow effect for it as well. So you do have to take the element and convert it to a black object. Then you can upload it to remove background and download it. And that is the little bit of a trick behind adding a shadow behind one of the elements in Canva.